and I decided I was going to adopt it. And the whole way home, whenever anyone pulled in for me, I just pieced out.
What made you tell us that very thrilling story? I mean, we're all on the edge of our seats. I'm just wondering what sparked off this thing that you had to bring it to the podcast. You know what you call that? You were quasi.
Lately, though, I just can't find the energy for it. Messages sit unanswered for days. I don't feel motivated to organise get-togethers, and sometimes I see my phone ringing and I think I'll deal with it later.
Because women are so quick to give, and then all of a sudden you're empty.
Well, your estrogen drops, and then you just don't have literally the hormonal capacity to give anymore, because that is not what nature is telling you to do.
Hello everybody, welcome to 40ish. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Lauren Mishcon. This is the podcast where we...
Podcast?
It's a pod... Today, it's a podcast.
What is that?
It's a quest into 40-something life, where we've quizzed quest people on their most 40-something
Quassing. I think that's good.
Do you?
I think we should adopt that as a word, quazzing. I'm quas today. I feel very quas. I feel very quasi. That's good. That is good. How did you see? You know, a bit quasi.
A bit quasi. What do you think of my new jeans? Quasi.
Yeah, feeling a bit quazzed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't be quazzed. That's good. It is good.
Take it.
I love it.
Yours.
Yeah, thanks. It's ours. It's ours.
It's a gift.
It's ours.
It's a gift for today. Oh. Anyway, we dive into all your quaz.
I love it. I love it.
And bringing our own quazzes of midlife. And don't forget.
And if there is a quaz that you are seriously struggling with,
contact a quazified expert. Wow. Okay, we've set the tone for the day. Please don't forget that you can subscribe on Apple Podcasts for early access, ad-free listening across both our shows and bonus content. And you can watch the video on Spotify and sometimes YouTube if that platform decides to work.
to allow us to upload to there. Yep.
And if you have something to share, big, small or quasi, we would like to... We would like to hear it. Please email us hello@40ish.co.uk. Be in touch, be part of the conversation.
I think we should play a game where we see who can get the word quasi in the most times. And we should do it on like work calls and see if people notice. Just start using it as a verb.
Yes.
Just start using it.
Oh, that leads me beautifully into my most 40ish moment.
Well,
before
we do that, I need to say to everybody, please, what we're going to ask you is a big favour. We need you to share this show.
We do.
We had a lot of work calls last week and all of them led back to the same place, which is the podcast space is so enormous now that it is just almost impossible to get visibility. So we're going to rely on you guys. I know that you guys love the show because you tell us that you love the show. So please do share the show with all of your friends and all the wonderful midlife women that don't know about us yet and that need to hear it. We want to make this community as big and as juicy and as quasi as possible. Don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I actually had forgotten my most 40ish moment, but I've just remembered it now and I don't know why, but it's just popped back into my head.
God, how quasi of you. Yep.
I think you're going to enjoy this. Okay. You know when you're driving and someone's coming the other way and one of you has to pull in to let the other person pass? Happens like how many times a day?
Yep.
20 times a day.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you drive in Hampstead a lot. So, it's just so quasi of Hampstead.
So put your cup down a second. And now let's say we're in the car. Let's both be in our cars. And then I pull over. What do you do as you pass me?
I say thank you.
How? Show me.
With my hand.
Okay. Me too. It is the universal
thank you
hand up sign of thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other day I was driving.
In fact, a body language expert would say that was absolutely spot on.
Yeah. So I was driving the other day and I pulled in and this guy drove past and instead of the universal hand signal for thank you, he did a peace sign.
Oh, cool.
Like, thanks.
Cool.
Anyway, this was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I just dropped Josh at school. And I decided I was going to adopt it. And the whole way home, whenever anyone pulled in for me, I just pieced out. For absolutely no reason.
Pieced out?
Yeah, just
You
pieced out.
pieced out.
I pieced out for absolutely no reason, just for my own going home amusement. And I thought, I wonder if I do it, and then if one other person does
it's
it,
the ripple effect.
and then it becomes like a thing.
Yeah, peace out, man.
And I just thought, I have no idea.
We could, you know what we could call that?
What?
Quazzing.
No, it has a
Quazzing.
name.
Quazzing.
It's not.
We are
It's just
quazzing.
piecing out.
No, it's quazzing.
But I feel like now I've told you this,
I'm going to do it.
Bet
I
that
feel like I'm
at
going
some
to do
point
it.
this week, you are going to do that.
Do you think people appreciate that more than the hand signal?
I appreciate both equally, to be honest with you.
I remember I was walking down the road with my friend. We were walking the dogs and we came up to a narrow part of the road and there was a guy much younger than us. I reckon he was in his 20s, this really cool looking like hip guy, and he was walking towards us. We were walking towards him and he literally puts his hand out like up like this to high five my friend, and she I can't even tell you. And she put her hand out. They high-fived.
Yeah.
And she was in mid-conversation with me all the while, high-fiving this stranger.
Yeah.
And carried on. And she's like, I said, what was that? She goes, I don't know. But I really needed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like, they both knew that they were going to high-five each other.
So weird.
I think they both just needed a high five from a stranger that day. It was amazing. I think about that so often.
Do you know, I'm kind of also down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he literally put his hand out, she put her hand out, they high-fived, and they went about their day.
I do enjoy a high five and also a fist bump. I enjoy both.
When was the last time you had a fist bump?
I fist bump all the time.
Who?
Josh and his friends. When they come and say hi, fist bump. All the time. Well, I'm not going to kiss them hello or hug them because it's
But just
embarrassing.
say hi. Just say hi.
they
Well, now
liked
you can
it.
do the peace sign.
I actually might.
Now you can say quasi.
Oh my God, I'm going to start this off. I'm going to see how far it
I'm
goes.
telling you, so am I. What, the peace sign or quasi?
Both simultaneously.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. And I'm going to see if people adopt it.
Yeah.
But you have to use it very specifically.
Really specific.
So it's like a verb, right?
I think so. Well, it can be whatever the fuck we want. We've
Yeah.
made it up.
Yeah.
What's your 40ish moment? Is it as fun as mine?
No,
No.
it's not.
What is it?
My algorithm can go fuck itself.
Oh, fuck. It can go fuck its fucking self.
Yeah. You don't even know why yet. And I'm telling
it
you,
doesn't
you're
matter, I know.
you're really gonna know.
I already agree.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Because apparently it thinks I am like need to shed about 30 stone.
Oh, is it giving you GLP-1 adverts?
Oh, that's been going on for ages.
I've got that too.
Now it is incessant. Now it's gone to it's either diet related of how to lose 30 pounds in 30 minutes, you know, that shit, or it's the GLP-1 or it's any other fucking supplement that I could possibly take that might curb my appetite.
What about your cortisol? Surely it's so high.
Cortisol did come up yesterday, and apparently I'm about to bloat and blow up because now I'm in the menopause. So now I'm going to get loads of belly fat around my middle.
It sounds very likely.
And it's also going to happen overnight.
I mean, it could happen to you by Friday.
I'm going to wake up in the morning, apparently, with a whole ring of belly fat. Yeah.
I can really see that happening. It sounds so likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if that does happen,
It's not going to happen.
it won't be quasi.
It would be the
What
most...
the fuck? Who told my algorithm that I had to lose like 30 pounds in 30 minutes?
I can't even speak of my algorithm. In fact, yesterday, after I opened Facebook, I just immediately closed it again. Just immediately. I opened it, I was like, immediately no, and shut it. I can't anymore.
Facebook, I find the least insulting out of all of them. But Instagram is it's just like a no-go area now. It's just a no-go area. Like I cannot, unless I'm at the top of my game and living my life in absolute flow and alignment and empowerment and all these fucking things, I'm not opening Instagram because I'm going to feel shit about myself. And you know what? I don't generally feel shit about myself.
No.
I'm not someone who suffers with low self-esteem.
But imagine if you did.
Well, you imagine the people that do and that are looking to Instagram for some sort of like inspiration. You're not going to get it.
But you also need a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Like when I got Bieber and I was served a lot of, this is the only interactive toy you should ever buy for your puppy. I was like buying because I was like, yes, that looks great. Yes, I must stimulate her all the time because she's a puppy. You know,
they're all shit.
Oh, absolutely shit. It's like some piece of 50p shit from China that they've charged you 16 quid for.
Adam got served this like wardrobe hack. So to save space, like this hanger that saves all the space.
I know the one.
That it like folds down.
All the trousers. It looks so good.
So good. So good.
Is it good?
It arrived and Adam never buys anything off of like Instagram, or he never gets caught up into that rabbit hole.
That hanger. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
He said the reason they said it was rust proof is because it's fucking plastic. That's the first thing. Yeah. And it is so flimsy that the minute he put a pair of jeans on, the pole came off and fell on the floor. You can't even put a pair of jeans on it. You can't even put a pair of trousers on it. You can't even hang a shirt on it. It's so flimsy.
Is it like for toddler clothes?
It's not for use. It is not fit for purpose. So then he's like, you have to email them to send it back. There's no return.
Of course there isn't.
They don't send you to a return portal or anything like that. Of course you have to email them.
Of course.
And it's like, I said to him, but who doesn't return it? Because it's not fit for purpose.
Yeah.
Like whatsoever.
Who doesn't return it?
Who doesn't? It doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Let me tell you something else really weird about returns, right? I sold 2 things on Vinted last week.
Oh my God. Have you seen that video about the girl? So funny. She talks about, it's so funny. She goes, she's like all like sassy. She goes, I sold 2 things off Vinted in my sleep. I don't want to brag, but I made £8. She's like, I might sell a course in how to bring in passive income.
Passive income in your sleep. Amazing. I sold 2 items on Vinted, went to post them, but what I'd actually managed to do was send the wrong parcel to the wrong person. I'd switched.
That's not possible.
I'd switched them.
Possible.
Yeah. So the first person opens their package, they've got like a pair of Josh's trousers or something. And the second person opens their package and expecting Josh's tracksuit bottoms, but only to find they've got some vintage silk gloves from the 1950s.
Who's buying those?
I don't fucking know, but they didn't get them. They got a pair of boys' tracksuit
So what do you do? Yeah.
Well,
that's return it.
Person number 1 who got the wrong package was like, oh my gosh, I think you've sent me the wrong package. I said, I'm really sorry. I'll refund you. And if the other one swaps, you can swap. The other person just accepts the package and pays for it. And once that's done, Vinted have nothing to do with it anymore. It's job done. So I thought they've opened it and decided to keep it.
So they wanted a pair of tracksuit bottoms, but they got silk gloves, but still paid for it.
Yep. And also, they also paid for it. So then, like a week afterwards, oh my goodness, I've just opened this package and I seem to have, I'm like, yeah, but you've accepted the package. You've paid, my hands are now tied.
Yeah.
Here's the other person's details. Here's yours, swapsies, but there's nothing I can do. I couldn't even refund her. I can't do anything.
What made you tell us that very thrilling story?
Because
I mean, we're all on the edge of our seats. I'm just wondering what sparked off this thing that you had to bring it to the podcast. You know what you call that?
Quasi.
You were quasi. We had a lovely email from Sharon.
Yeah.
And actually, she then DM'd us and said, did you get my email? I said, oh, no, Sharon, I didn't get your email. She goes, oh, I'll resend it. That's why she sent it a couple of times. Because it's actually got a very important message in it. So I wanted to make sure that we brought it to the show.
Let's hear it.
Hey, it's Sharon here from the sunny Algarve. This is a message about my journey. Please feel free to share. I hope it helps at least one person get checked. I hope Nicole is recovering well. Thank you, Sharon. I am. A year ago today, I rang the bell. No more radiation treatment. The cancer was no longer. Congratulations. Good. The end of the journey, you may think, but it's not. It's just the beginning. The reality is, after the initial shock of being told you have cancer, albeit stage 1, hormonal, I'm lucky, I was told, and yes, I am extremely lucky. You have various appointments, MRIs, ultrasounds, biopsies, the wait, ... Then comes the lumpectomy, the nodes removal, and then the unexpected internal bleeding, which is one of the most scariest things I have been through. The daily visit for weeks to drain the excess blood from the hemorrhage. I did not have a mastectomy or chemo, which I will be forever grateful for never to have to experience. Radiotherapy for 4 weeks every day, and what comes after that. So you ring the bell, the cancer is gone, now you carry on, life's back to normal. Well, it's not. The new normal is dealing with the after effects of the radiation, the soreness that is still there after a year, medication you have to take for 5 years, which then has a knock-on effect on other health issues, from 1 tablet every couple of days for acid reflux to now you're on 5 tablets as it causes other problems. I mean, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Then there's the anxiety about its return and the being oversensitive about anything near or around the boobs, thinking it could be back.
Yeah.
So please, please, please check yourself every month. Get used to your body so you recognise if something feels or looks different. Don't put off getting it checked if something doesn't feel right. And she says in capital letters, go get it checked. Do not put off that mammogram, ultrasound, MRI, etc. It makes all the difference if caught early. Hopefully, if you do it regularly, you will never have to experience this, and I hope you don't. If this post makes one of you go get checked, then that's bloody great. Please feel free to share to all of your friends, family, women and men. Love, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon. We wish you well.
We do.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for that very, very important message.
Yeah. I actually have an app on my phone called Copperfeel, and on the 1st of every month it sends me a text message. Hi, it's the 1st of the month, check your boobs.
It's a brilliant app.
And then you just do it.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
No.
Do it in the shower, do it anytime
You
you
have
like.
to, we've done quite a few things on breast cancer awareness, haven't we? Over at Self Care Club, you have to know what is normal for you and your breasts.
Yes.
So that you can notice when there's any change that's happened. Like some women have lumpy breasts.
Yep.
Some don't. But you just have to know what's normal for you. So it's the more you feel it, check it, get accustomed to how you are and how everything feels, the better.
Yeah. Just before we dive into your dilemmas, a quick disclaimer. We're not doctors or healthcare professionals, so if there's an issue you're seriously struggling with, please contact a qualified expert.
Interrupting this episode very quickly to say that if you're loving 40ish, we would be so hugely grateful if you could share this episode or the show as a whole with a friend. The more ears we reach, the more we can keep bringing 40ish to all the brilliant midlife women who need to hear it.
Okay, here's our dilemma today. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Nicole. I want to know if you think I am becoming a bad friend. I used to be the one who organised everything. Birthdays, dinners, group chats, checking in on people, making sure everyone was okay and staying connected. I was always the planner and the one keeping friendships going. Lately, though, I just can't find the energy for it. Messages sit unanswered for days. I don't feel motivated to organise get-togethers, and sometimes I see my phone ringing and I think I'll deal with it later. It's not that I don't care about my friends. I really do. I just feel mentally and emotionally drained a lot of the time. I worry that I'm becoming a worse friend or drifting away from people who matter to me. And at the same time, part of me wonders if it's just burnout from years of being the organiser and the emotional support for everyone else. Is this a normal midlife shift where you start protecting your energy more? Or am I letting friendship slide and becoming selfish without realising it? How do you find the balance between looking after yourself and still showing up for the people that you care about? That's a big and hard question, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess we don't really know the answer to that, whether it is because you're burnt out from being that person.
Yeah. I think at one time or another, I know all of my friends, and myself included, have gone through some sort of version of this. Everything changes when you're in perimenopause. I don't know if she is or she isn't.
Well, she says, is this a normal midlife shift? So I'm guessing she is.
Everything changed for me. How I related to things, how I dealt with things, how I felt about things, how I looked at things. Everything shifted. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, because some of it was deeply helpful. And it makes you look at how to reprioritize yourself, your wants, your needs. And I think that's really important. It's an important shift because women are so quick to give. And then all of a sudden you're empty.
Well, your estrogen drops and then you just don't have literally the hormonal capacity to give anymore, because that is not what nature is telling you to do. The giving days are over.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
Biology, basically. And I do wonder if this is a little part of it, because that whole being the one who does the birthdays, the organising, the dinners, the caring, the checking up on everyone, that is a nurturing role. That is a caring role.
Yes.
And I do wonder if partly that just is, it is a midlife shift, and you're just going, I'm not doing that anymore. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if you get to the point where you don't have any friends anymore, it's gone too far the other way. But why should this woman have to be the person putting everything together for everyone else?
But she doesn't.
Well, she's not now.
She doesn't. And my guess is, and of course I can only go on what she said, but my guess is that pressure isn't coming from everybody else. It's coming from her own internal radar of what she feels she has to do or should be doing.
Yeah.
And that's something that perhaps she needs to look at and ask herself, why does she feel that she needs to take that role? And what does she think is going to happen if she doesn't? Because it sounds like there's an anxiety there.
About being a bad friend.
Yeah. Or somehow not showing up for people just because she's not instigating a group chat.
But the fact that she has always been that person, and clearly is that person who very much cares about connecting people and worrying about people and checking up on people, I can't imagine that any of her true and good friends would ever feel that she was a bad friend. In fact, I would hope that one of them might say to her, hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
Because I've noticed that, you would always arrange dinners once a month and you're not. I just wanted to, shall I organise it? Or, is anything going on with you? Because she's clearly not a bad friend. She's clearly an excellent friend.
It sounds like she is burnt out. And whether that is hormonal or whether that is just from all the pressure she's been putting on herself, it kind of doesn't really matter. The reality is she is burnt out and she needs a break. And it sounds like she needs somebody to check in on her.
Yeah.
Now, if that's not happening, because some people can be very good at covering stuff up, she might have to put her big, brave pants on and reach out to a friend and say, I'm not okay. Can I talk to you about it?
Or I'd really love to have one of our dinners, but I'm not up to organising it. Do you mind organising it?
But even that is having to organise it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think to have that conversation of, I don't feel like myself. I feel really exhausted. I feel really burnt out. And I need to talk to somebody. And I'm thinking, who would I phone if I felt that way? Well, I mean, mine was so glaringly obvious. I kind of didn't need to.
No.
And actually, I guess I was lucky in the sense that my friends all live near me. And if I say I don't want to go out, that's like it's just obvious that I'm not okay.
Yeah.
As people would say. But then the people that I don't see that often or don't speak to every day, or I would actually say to them once I spoke to them, you know what, I've been having a really hard time. And it's not like me to say that. And they were amazing. But I did have to tell them, but it didn't fall on deaf ears by any means. I got a lot of love and support. And actually, they did afterwards. Particularly one friend I'm thinking of, I don't speak to her that often. I speak to her maybe, I would say once a month for a catch up, and then we'll see each other once every few months. And she started checking on me every other day. How are you feeling? Is there anything you need? It was really sweet.
Nice. That's really kind.
But I did have to say to her, you know what? I'm not myself and I'm having a really hard time with the perimenopause.
That's the hard bit for a lot of people to do that. I definitely relate to that. I don't like doing that either. But people aren't psychic and people have their own lives and their own stuff. So if you are feeling like that and you don't tell a few people who might be helpful to you, you're not helping yourself, really.
And also, to give it a little bit of a spin, how would you feel, and I'm asking the lady that wrote in, how, if you're struggling to say that, to reach out to somebody, how would you feel if one of your friends was going through what you're going through and didn't tell you? You'd feel so upset that you didn't know and that you weren't able to be there and support them. Even just from a text of, how you doing today? That makes all the difference.
Yeah, it does actually.
So just think of it in that respect. Like, they would want to know. Your true friends want to know if you're okay, not okay. They don't care how you show up. They just want what's best for you.
True. All true. Hope that's helpful.
What's your meltdown?
Oh my God. I mean, I know that we were joking like last week or the week before about, is this show just one medical emergency after another?
Or like low level emergency.
But I'm just saying, I can't see again. I can't see.
How many fingers am I holding up?
You're holding up 5.
5.
Stop. 5.
How many fingers am I holding up now?
You're holding up.
If you're not watching on Spotify, I'm doing the peace out sign, the quasi sign.
Yeah. 2. I can't see menus and shit again. Yeah. And I can't go back.
I know. It's embarrassing. I know. It's embarrassing.
I go back and they're like, you're not due for 2 years. Yeah, but I can't see. Yeah, but we've changed option. Yeah, but I can't see. But I can't help the fact that I can't see. And your job is to be an optician.
I feel like I cannot go back to my optician again.
It's embarrassing.
It is so embarrassing at this point.
Not just me.
Also, I haven't been wearing my contact lenses because I just haven't been playing sport and haven't been doing much. So I haven't needed to. So it's not been an issue. I put my glasses on and I take them off.
Yeah.
But it's my contact lenses that cause the problem. And I'm like so scared to put them back in because it's been 6 weeks that I haven't put them in. I definitely won't be able to see.
No. And you were taking the piss out of me the other week because I had some big ass font on the script, like this huge font, and I said, it's because I've put the wrong lenses in, so I can't see very well. But no,
they weren't the wrong lenses.
They weren't the wrong lenses. It's my eyes. Okay,
they are like rapidly declining.
I am in rapid decline, and I've got a weird thudding shit going on in one ear. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Still,
well, it's on and off.
What did you say it was from?
I don't know.
You said from. You went somewhere. It was loud at the weekend.
Oh yeah, where did I go? Oh, somewhere it was so loud.
Oh, the shooting.
Oh, I was shooting.
Clay pigeon shooting.
Yeah, I was shooting, and
she's so British.
The guns were very...
You're so posh.
The guns were very, very loud.
You're so posh.
I had champers in one hand and a gun in another.
Did you?
I actually did. But the guns were really loud, and I do think it, I'm not into loud.
Why don't you go and see a fucking doctor?
By the time I get an appointment, it'll be...
I'm serious. Why don't you go and see a doctor? Like, we had a hearing specialist on the show.
I might phone him. I might just phone up Joe.
Why wouldn't you email him?
I might just ring up Joe.
He was the nicest guy.
Yeah.
I can't with you. You'll sit here and moan about it, but you don't like to do anything about it.
This is my nice space, okay?
No, but what I'm saying is, like, just deal with it. Like, you've actually got access to a private hearing guy who I'm sure will take the email and tell you whether you need to go and see him or not.
You're right, he will.
He was so lovely.
He was lovely. I might email him after we record.
Just do it. I'm going to make sure you do. I'm going to watch over you.
Are you going to sit behind me and watch me type?
Yeah.
What's your meltdown?
I don't have one.
Oh, wow. Go you.
Well, I've just had a meltdown about... What did I just have a meltdown about?
I don't know. Like my brain retains that sort of information.
What did I have a meltdown about?
Your algorithm?
That was last week.
Oh, I don't know.
What did I just have a meltdown about?
I don't know.
No, it was this week.
Was it?
Was it a few minutes ago? Or was it last week?
My God,
oh my
really
God.
Bad.
Oh my fucking God.
Can't see, I can't hear, I can't remember.
No. But I can remember. I feel okay.
I actually also feel like my brain's working, but it's clearly not. Let's just go to the listener meltdown. It's easier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, ladies. I had a slightly unhinged moment in the supermarket car park yesterday. I mean, don't we all have those moments?
I'm never in a supermarket car park.
I am, like, at least 3 times a week. I'd unloaded everything into the boot, returned the trolley like a responsible citizen, got in the car, all good. Then I noticed the woman in the car next to me. She was sitting there with her engine off and her indicator on, waiting for my space. Normally, that's fine. It's a car park. People wait for spaces. I understand the system. But she wasn't casually waiting. She was proper staring. And the pressure immediately got to me. Suddenly, everything I was doing felt wrong. I couldn't find my keys, even though they were literally in my hand. I dropped my receipt. I had to take off my coat because I got hot. Meanwhile, she is still there watching. Then she did the little "Are you going?" hand gesture through the windscreen. Do it.
What's that?
Do the gesture.
That?
Yeah, it's the wiggly 2 fingers. Are you going? You going? That one. It tipped me over the edge. I felt like I was being hurried out of my own parking space, which I realise sounds insane because that is exactly what a car park is for. But instead of immediately reversing out like a normal person, I had this sudden petty thought of, well, now I am definitely not
going.
rushing.
Yeah.
I adjusted my mirrors slowly. I took a sip of coffee. I retied my hair. I put on some lip balm. The entire time, I could feel her silent rage radiating through the glass.
Yeah.
Eventually, I did leave. Obviously, I'm not a monster. But as I drove off, I caught a glimpse of her face and she looked absolutely furious, and I give zero shits. That is a little meltdown, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm totally here for it. I'm totally here for that. Yeah, the lip balm was amazing. The lip balm absolutely finished it off because nobody needs lip balm at any point.
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
No, I just wouldn't do that.
No,
I'm the person who, when I'm walking to the car and I see someone waiting, I'm like, I'm going in a minute. You can take my space. I'm that person.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a space sharer.
Okay. I mean, I am too, by the way. I used to give my tickets out before you had to put in your number, your reg on the parking ticket. I used to give it to somebody else. Well, that's why they don't do that anymore.
Of course it is.
Also, because if I've got 40 minutes on there, I don't want that to go to waste.
Exactly. What's the point?
And
Why
people
does
are
someone else
so
need to pay
grateful
for it?
when you give it to them.
Yeah, they were.
But bastards, you're not allowed to do that anymore.
A parking meter? You put 20p's in a parking meter on the street?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah. I think if you remember parking meters, you definitely need some estrogen.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's true.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's true. I mean, I'm not really here for this, but also I do understand.
You're not here for this. No. Leave her alone. How very dare you? That's not on. That's not on. We're supposed to be supportive. No. No.
I like kindness in all places, including car parks.
But the woman was putting her under pressure. She's just like, fuck off. Just fuck off.
I would never put someone under pressure in a car park. I would just say, are you going? Do the wiggly sign. If they said no, I would just drive off.
If they said yes, you would wait there.
Probably would, and then I would maybe get a bit annoyed.
There you go.
But
so you would put them under pressure.
Or glare. Anyway, I get it. I don't know if I'm here for it, but I get it.
Well, I think that's our show.
Are we quizzing out?
I think it's time to go quaz.
Okay.
Podcast, wasn't it?
Podcast.
Quazzing.
Yeah.
Quazzing. And the thing is, what I would like the listeners to do, here's a little challenge of the week for you that we used to do on Self Care Club all the time.
Yeah.
What I would like you to do, listeners, is to give us your best example of quazzing or being quazzed or...
What's quazzy? What's the quazziest thing that's happened to you this week?
What's the quazziest thing
that's happened to you
like,
this
just give
week?
us an example of how we can use quaz.
And also, if you do adopt the peace sign as the universal gesture of thank you when driving, I really, really want to know. Or just give it a whirl and see how it feels. Because I have to tell you, it made me feel quite young at 8 a.m.
Yeah. Should we do like a high five?
To a stranger in the street?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm down for that.
Come on.
Depend on my mood and who I see.
Let's see if we can do it today.
Okay.
Oh no, we didn't walk down, did we?
We didn't walk down today. Let's see if we can fit it into our week.
Listeners, try and high five a stranger in the street. I'm telling you, she felt great after. She felt great. I bet he felt great. And I wonder if he thinks about that moment, because I do, and it didn't even happen to me.
I don't think he does think about that moment. I just think
know.
he's busy being 20-something.
You don't know anything about him.
Do you know what I mean? Your life's quite busy when you're 20-something. It's only us when we're like a bit sad and tragic and old that we would think about things like that. But
my life is busy.
He's just getting
my life is full. How dare you?
20. He's 20. He's quazzing. He doesn't need to, you know what
He's
I mean?
not quazzing.
Yeah, he's quazzing through life.
He's quazzless.
He's quazzing through life.
No.
I'm using it as the positive now.
No, quazzing is for midlife. It's not for him. He can fuck off with the quazzing, okay? No, the woman in the car parking space, she was
quazzing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you can't quazz in your 20s. Is that the deal?
Yes, you have to be perimenopausal to quazz.
Oh, okay. Okay. I like the rule.
It's my rule. We made it up. We can do what we want.
Cool. Peace out.